How's it going today?
All right, how's it going with you?
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. Um,
Good.
so let's jump right into this. Richard Williams came up with the 75-page manifesto for his daughters, but
Yes.
Oracene pretty much was pivotal in helping him execute that plan as well.
Yeah.
Why do you think it was important that the film pretty much highlight that she was literally the glue of the family?
Yeah, I think that the filmmakers wanted to be honest about who she was. And to honestly tell the story of the Williams family, they had to tell the truth of who Miss Oracene was.
Absolutely.
And I think that the our producers, our director, Will, and then of course myself and her family. That was important to them, and they insisted on that happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
She was definitely my favorite character in the movie. Definitely was.
Oh, you just
Uh,
saying that because you talking too much.
Uh, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I really loved their portrayal of the movie.
Thank you.
Speaking of your portrayals, you play a lot of strong moms in television and films, and that leave lasting impressions with everyone. Your portrayal or scene was also brilliant. So how do you prepare for these roles?
Well, with Miss Orsine, I had the gift of, I didn't get a chance to meet her,
Okay.
but I had the gift of these recordings that our director Ronaldo Marcus Green and our writer Zach Balin, they sat down with her and they just did these really really extensive conversations with her, and they recorded them obviously, and I would just listen to those conversations over and over again. And what's so special about that is I didn't have to ask anybody about her, but I could just listen to her own voice tell me who she was. And that's what I used as my raw material to build the character.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, your performance is great, and I think it's going to garner a lot of conversation. And so was Will Smith's portrayal of Richard Williams.
Yes.
What was it like working opposite of him and doing those scenes?
What I love about working working with Will, same thing that I love about working with people who aren't international superstars, is that he creates an environment where you feel safe, and he does that on camera and off camera. And when you have that kind of safety, it creates, you just want to, you can take risks with someone, and it makes you a better actor. And so I had such a great time working with him because I just went off. And then you know what I mean, and when you're working with someone like that, you kind of have the permission to do that because they're open to whatever happens. Like, it's all about just, can we connect, can we be honest, can we tell the truth in this moment. And that's what he wanted, and that's what I wanted.
Dope, dope.
Yeah.
Um, I was speaking to Tony earlier, and we gushed about your scene where you had checked Richard in it was near the end, but you had had a very check him one time for his behavior, and we loved that scene very much. We both declared that was our favorite moment from the film. So, what was your favorite moment from the film, though?
Whew, my favorite moment. Um, well, I haven't seen the film. I saw the very end,
Mhm.
but I think I would say this. I think that I would say that two things, two moments. One is when Will says to Venus, "You're not just representing yourself; you're representing every little black girl."
Yeah, that was
I
that
just
was a good one.
I saw that in the trailer, and I was like, ugh, like, couldn't I had to take a few minutes to get my life back. And then I love the scene at the end, and it's a very simple thing, but I thought it just said so much about Venus Williams, and it also said a lot about Sanaya Sidney when she says, "Well, Mr. Williams, offers to take her bag. He takes her bag. It's after that great loss, right? He's
Mm-hmm.
about to take her bag, and she's like, no, I can take my own bag. And that's just so symbolic because it wasn't about the bag.
Right.
You know, it was about her claiming her own journey.
Mm.
That her journey, her tennis journey, her life's journey was her own. And it was just brilliant, a brilliant moment for me.
Yeah, that was a beautiful scene. I'm not gonna lie, I don't cry often in movies, but that movie had some tears coming out my eyes a few times, especially when she walked out with the beads and stuff.
Yes.
That was a powerful moment for me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
finally, if you could see another athlete or sports family brought to television or film, what would it be for you?
Woo. Oh my God. That's such a good question. Um, I don't know. I feel that there's so many are there so many black women athletes,
Mm-hmm.
you know, who that we don't know their stories. And none of them are coming to mind right now, and that's the problem
That
because
is
I
a
don't
problem.
know their names, but they
Yeah.
exist. I want to see more. I want to see more of those stories. I want to see who Venus and Serena were, heirs to. We know about Althea Gibson. I just think there's so many of those women um, that we should know about. So I'm interested in us excavating that history and discovering more of those women.
It's a great
Yes.
answer. Thank you.
Yes.
That's my time.
All
It was a
right.
pleasure and an honor talking to you. I'm a huge fan. I'm not just saying that. I definitely am. Lovecraft, and when they see us, you did your
Oh,
thing.
thank you so
Thank you.
much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Next time.